live on the YouTuber.
We are going live.
All right. Let me know when we're live.
We actually are live.
We're live already?
We are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube land.
There we are.
All right. Welcome to the radio show and podcast. We are just finishing up the show. Thank you very much for those of you tuning in. We'll give people just a second to tune into our live feed. But we're going to be giving some stuff away right now, and we're probably going to do What's Tommy Thinking? That seems to be a good one, but let's talk a little bit about what we're doing for Outsider Tackle Box. We have weekly bids, which end tomorrow. We've added some things to the weekly bid section. We have a golden ticket. And
I have a golden ticket.
We should just break out in song.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Like it just became like a musical. Wouldn't that be funny? No, would it?
Because I suck at singing.
Oh, I'm terrible at singing. That's why it's funny. Like if we just broke out in song, like
I used to sing back when I was in a band.
Like like when we forget the words, we just start like humming it.
Back when I was in a band, I was in a rock band once. I was.
Stop it.
All right, we were called the Cheese Graters. I'm just joking.
So we have weekly bids. They end tomorrow. We have name your price section, which is our price match guarantee. Actually, we if you're getting another box from a company and you're paying like $16 a box, we put in that price there. We'll send you our $16 box per month. It's a subscription, so it's recurring. You can get that's a $25 value or more. Our $16 box. And that's where we match. People often get it from other companies, so we'll match it there. And then...
or you can just join our subscription box, or normal one, for $19.99.
We have a $19.99 retail value.
Free shipping.
$40. First-time subscribers get 45% off on our homepage. Just click that link and order your box. We have a $10 grab bag, so we pull like a few things from our actual regular subscription box, and we ship that every month. So it's $10. All of our boxes include free shipping, and then we have a we have a gift subscription section, which is probably our best deal
section.
So you can check that out too. And that's the commercial. Was it a good one?
It was a good one. I was shoving croissant in my face.
Croissants.
Croissant. You got to say it right.
You got to say
it right, like you are way better than everybody else. Croissant.
Croissant. We should actually our
the word of the day is croissant.
Our neighbors are going to Europe, and I'm just like, I want to go fishing. Like, hey, we're gonna go with you.
We're gonna go fishing in Europe with you. Where in Europe are they going?
England.
Oh. Top. Cheerio. We're going to go to England.
Cheerio.
You're going to go to jolly old England. All right. Always wanted to go to England.
I would say a city if I knew one.
Oh, is it London? London. Oh, I love going to London.
We're going to a pub.
Jolly old England. We're going to a pub. We're going to go have a drink and...
There's a pub on every corner.
We'll have a merry old time. It's a jolly holiday.
We're sorry for all the people who are from that area.
Oh, we suck.
We're terrible at your accent.
I know. We're terrible at the accent. And I accent everybody. Like, I do Irish and I do Aussie. All right. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, wanker. Anyway, see? I mean...
Tommy, it's a family show. Come on. Can't be calling people wankers.
Calls it like I sees it. Anyway. Alright, everybody. Who's here?
We got a bunch of people. Gumdano's here.
Hey, look at Grizzly Whisker says, yes, I was in a band. We were called the Cheese Graters, bro.
Jason Savage.
It was the 90s. It was a really weird time. Grunge was in, man.
I never did the grunge thing. You know what I was during that time? Remember the rebel section of people? The rebel.
You were as far away from that as possible. It's like, you know the rebel section of the school?
It was like
I was was way over there in the
like
nerds.
James Dean, like you wore khaki pants and a t-shirt.
Oh,
you
you were
tucked
the-
it in,
you were
and you
the-
put the pompadour up.
You were so
I
you
didn't
were
smoke, but like
you
would
were
have
greasy.
something. I was yeah,
You were a greaser.
totally a rebel. Like I have a picture of me.
I didn't
with the
smoke,
pompadour, dude.
but I would hold like a little box of crayons in my sleeve, make it look like I did.
I totally did. I didn't smoke, but you know you have that.
Because you weren't a rebel, bro. You know what you were? You were called a poser.
No, I had like the rebel shoes. Sometimes like the little like they had the thick soles. Like it's the weird looking.
Creepers.
Yeah, I had
And so
those.
did I.
And you know it's the hairdo, like a lot of hairspray, because you got to get it to stand up.
I had creepers too.
Yeah,
But I was a total like punk rock skater kid, dude.
not me.
Believe it or not, yeah. Punk rock skater kid.
And like
And the
you know, you had
creepers.
to wear a t-shirt. Back then, I was thin. Like now, I have muscles, but back then, I was wearing big shirts. Well, I drink a lot too. I got the dad
Back
bod.
then.
I got the bad dad bod because
I was thin.
I'm married with 2 kids.
Grizzly Whisker
Drink
said
in the
he had
morning.
candy cigarettes in her sleeve.
Probably.
It was- you know what, it wasn't even-
you blow the little candy cigarette smoke. You know, like it blew like the sugar in the air.
You were so lame. I had real
Don't act like you
cigarettes.
didn't do that.
I
Everybody
had
had
real cigarettes because I was a rebel.
Stop it.
That was a bad seed. I still am.
We're making new hats. I like the hat.
Yep.
Some of these are sewn on by yours truly. I do sew on the patches. I've never gotten a
he's-
complaint.
He was like, "Oh, look at me."
Tommy and Felix actually make fun of me that I know how to sew, but
Dude, you do so much that is so like not normal.
it's what Tommy.
I mean, I know how to sew too, but it's like, hey, I ripped a hole in my pants or something. I need to sew that up real quick. But you're like, dude, no, you got to do an under and over stitch.
I am self-taught, so I don't even know what an over and under.
I don't know what
stitch
that is either.
I just stitch it.
You just stitch it.
I just put it. Tommy has, for those of you that can't see because it's just off the screen, Tommy has a croissant.
I got a croissant
And he has
and a cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll, like he's totally going to town.
I am. I'm
He's
hungry.
got a beer and a coffee. Like
I already
that's-
had my coffee. I'm drinking my beer, and I'm actually feeling the effects of the first one already.
Tommy downed it because somebody on our Facebook Live said, well, he was babysitting the beer the whole radio show and podcast. We had a
Because I
good. We
know
had
what
3 people on
happens.
all California calls today. We had 2 local boys from Southern Cal, and then we had somebody from San Jose, so a little bit north of us. It was a great show, though. A lot of fishing merch from one of our callers. Basil Horton has itgetsreal.com. It's got a cool logo and a bunch of fishing stuff.
I don't know about you, but that call got real.
Yeah, that was the first time you didn't laugh while telling it before your punchline.
I know. I was stuffing my face.
Usually Tommy laughs before he makes a funny.
Mhm.
All right, so here we go. Let's give away some free stuff. Let's do What is Tommy Thinking? Okay, so everybody listening, so we go fishing a lot, and like it doesn't matter who catches a fish or not. When Tommy catches a fish, he grabs the fish and he's like, "Hey, Paul, crotch chop." Like he's like, "Suck it." Like, and I don't care. I want to take a photo for the website or whatever. But he's like, "Hey, Paul, suck it, dude." And he's had the fish in the hand, like beer in the other hand. He's just like, "Suck it, dude." I'm like, "Stop, stop! I need to take a picture."
Stop doing that, please.
I don't care. It's funny. I think it's hilarious that, like, I'm celebrating his fish catch, but to him, he's like, "Suck it, dude."
He sucks. Usually, he's still waiting on his first catch. Usually. There's been some. You're awesome. Go you. Rock on. All right, so David Scoff is talking about, or he said, Tommy is thinking about if he can walk in a straight line after the show.
You know, we've never done that to him, but he has passed out. Like, he went and sat on a couch while everybody else was still working, and he was asleep for
About an hour?
About an hour. An hour, and everybody else was working, and Tommy's passed out. We have a few photos of him sleeping on the couch and on our Facebook page. It's pretty funny. Like, he had too many beers. I think You know, in his defense, usually the beers I put in Tommy's cup have like a 4% alcohol by volume count. But I put 8% alcohol by volume, and I have been ever since. I don't even put I don't mess with the 4% anymore. I straight 8% it. And so in the morning, it's like we get up so early. It's if you're gonna rush, you're not gonna eat anything.
You don't eat
it's
anything.
Just alcohol. I was late today, everybody. Let's tell everybody who was late to the show. This guy.
And you suck.
This guy was late to the show. I woke up in a panic. I must have turned off my alarm because I did set it. And, you know, like, the sun was up. Usually when I wake up, the sun's not up yet. And I'm like, oh, my God, I missed the show. And then I got here, nothing's on. The studio's, like, it's, like, just... They know where the on button is to things, but nobody cares to, like, do anything else. Like, this
Nope.
Tommy's like, who cares? Like, if Paul's on here... He gives me, like, that 5-minute, like, classroom time. It's, like, 5 minutes. If I'm 5 minutes late...
If the teacher ain't here, I'm splitting.
He's going to take off. Like, he's done. Mm-hmm. It's like that, you know, when back in school when you're like, 5-minute rule, I'm out. And you just go to recess. Or you leave. Are you thinking about the big fishing trip?
I am thinking about it.
Yeah, he is thinking about that. Always. And food.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy is thinking about how bad Paul's gonna look when he catches all the fish on the big fish.
Actually, you know what? The winner is David.
Yeah?
Yeah, the winner is David Sculf, dude.
What did he say?
He said Tommy's thinking about if he can walk in a straight line after the show.
Or third lunch.
No, I'm not thinking about third lunch. Although now I am. But
Third lunch.
third lunch.
Yeah, second lunch is a thing.
I already planned second lunch. Third lunch is what I call dinner, which is lunch dinner, and I'm already thinking about that. But
I had a birthday party for my daughter, and
you're gonna bring that up.
I put this big bowl of chips on the table. Tommy sits down in front of it, and we're doing like all the games and stuff, and you know, having fun with the kids. We had a piñata and like a my daughter likes unicorns, so we had like a unicorn, pin the tail on the unicorn. And the horn thing, pin the tail, put the horn on there. And I turn around and I look at Tommy. The bowl of chips are gone. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Tommy, come on. And just out of his reach is another bowl of chips. And he's just like, I want those chips, but they're too far.
I said that.
I'm stuck where I'm seated here and I don't want to move. And so my mom, she wanted the chips and she was sitting kind of on the other side of the table close to Tommy. She's like, I'll trade you because I want those chips. There was like, Tommy left a few in there. And so now the other bowl of chips is in front of Tommy. And I turn around from doing the games. And Tommy has dusted the second bowl of chips. Like, they're just gone. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, he's just...
Don't put food in front of me, bro.
The whole party just eating a bag.
Don't put food in front of me. If you don't want it to be eaten... Because that's what it's there for. It's there to be eaten. Don't put it in front of me if you don't expect it to be eaten. If you're going to cry about it.
And then the pizza came out. And
oh, I ate pizza too like a beast.
Man. You must have taken a nap that day after.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, no, I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I did. I took a nap. I took a little siesta.
You
I go night-night.
You carved up that day. All right, so congratulations, David. David won the giveaway on YouTube for saying some funny things, and third lunch was what got me. That's pretty funny.
Well, I was saying about walking in a straight line because I got to figure out how to get home. Don't drink and drive. I'm gonna probably take a nap and then go.
All right, it looks like we had a successful YouTube outing. This is our pretty cool. David, send me a message too. I need to.
Dan is like, if you cook it, he will eat.
That's funny, Dad.
That's awesome.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go fishing with Dan. How are we gonna make it to Minnesota? He's in Montana, but I want to fly to Minnesota.
You're gonna end up in the wrong state.
Hey,
you're
Dan,
like, Dan, I'm here.
Dan, I'm gonna fly to Minnesota, and I need you to pick me up so we can fish in Montana.
You can fish. But I'll already be in Montana, so it's okay.
Dan, could you just like move to Minnesota for like a second so I could get the city right?
So he gets it right. Moron.
Love you, Dan. Dan's awesome. Dan called me last time.
Mm-hmm.
We talked after the show. It's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't care because you're just eating. Tommy has a giant cinnamon bun in his mouth. He's just like, he has no care. He just, oh man.
I'm trying to soak up all the beer.
Sure you are.
I am. And fill my face.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
We're going to go offline. We got some boxes to ship.
Have a great one. Tight lines.
Tight lines, everybody.
Have a great Saturday. Fish more.
Fish more.
Bye.
We're out.
Yeah.
Might take me a second to like end
Take
this
Paul a
feed,
second.
'cause
Yeah.
you're
I'm gonna stuff my face while he's doing it.
see you later.
Cinnamon roll.